barely missed it. Shoot. No, that's not fair. He was inside of me. No, that's it, it's over. Got me at the last second, no. No. I don't know why the Twitch view count just went to 0 and back to 2. Bubbles gives me troubles and some of Smoky, and then Whizpig's always a gamble. This Whizpig 1 is, Whizpig 2 is pretty easy to do. Melts him right down. Oh, not again! Oh. At least I avoided the first one, that's what matters.
Monty said you were live again.
What?
Yep, that's cool.
Yeah, I see the little ping notification on there. What?
Did your stream technically go down for a split second?
That would have to be it, otherwise there'd be no reason for the view count to go to 0 and for Monty to re-announce a stream that's been happening. Unless we really did break him that bag from kicking him from the server.
Whoopsie.
Honestly, I thought my runs as Bumper were going to go worse against a lot of the boss races, but I'm actually kind of surprised to beat the Walrus first try, so... Yeah, Bumble's here. I really should look at the name of the Walrus again, I always forget it. I have all the other ones memorized, just not the Walruses. Me and the homies all hate the Walrus. Yeah, try to pass me? No, dude, I got entire Team North Korea on my side to take you down. I win.
Well done, Shrimp. You have earned a piece of the amulet. Now try to trophy challenge.
Goodbye. I like how the first two are just kind of friendly about the way they say it. Like, the first one's just like, see you later. And the second one's just like, goodbye, kid. And that one's just like, goodbye. Kind of a bastard if you think about it.
True.
SD. This was, if you do fall asleep in voice call 1. Thank you. I'm
Well then.
pause the timer again. But if you do fall asleep, the stream will catch whatever you say in your sleep.
Oh god. If I start sounding like I'm gonna say slurs, kick me.
You haven't never said slurs in your sleep.
That's good. Maybe it's because I'm not a hateful, bigoted person. They're crazy.
The strangest thing you said in your sleep was my name followed by kill.
Still no fucking clue.
If you do send say something in your sleep, I'll be sure to a little bit later
Thank you.
send it to you so you'll understand what the hell you said in your sleep.
I love the whole thing where I said something incomprehensible and then I followed it with the line, it's actually quite simple actually. Because it was like, I was almost asleep and I realized that I said something batshit crazy, and so I was like, oh no, actually makes a lot of sense.
Honestly, kind of a hype play.
Funny.
If the timer pauses one more time, I'm actually gonna be pissed. It's a good thing this isn't meant to be legitimate speedrun. Because if it were, I would have been disqualified ages ago. Timber, what the hecky? Launched me to the stratosphere.
You would have been disqualified for
The timer pausing.
timer? What do you... I don't know if they
It can be counted for
disqualify you.
tampering.
I feel like that's only if they're really picky. Most people just retime it, understanding that it was a mistake, right?
I guess it could just depend on where I submit it.
I'm thinking if you leave enough detailed notes and it isn't something highly competitive, that they're just going to be like, okay, whatever. But if it's actually competitive, then they might be able to... We'll see about it. That's just from what I've seen from like people like Spiff and similar content creators with their own moderation. Oh my bad. But yeah. My plan is to clean out this other larger room at home and have that be my room.
Relocate?
Because the issue with this desk, I don't know if you can tell from any of the times that I've shown video, but it's like, it's a cutout shape of a trapezoid. Like, it's, if that makes any sense, like not the desk itself, but where you can put your arms.
I mean, mine has the same thing.
Yeah, there's no goddamn elbow support when you're trying to play any games, and it's painful. And how many times I've convinced my dad, he's like, no, I'm not gonna let you move that shit. It was meant for the room. It's like, well, I mean, you can just take the glue off. If it takes off the wall, I will pay for like any of the damages to get this fixed. I'd just like to have my room the way I want it. But he won't see it that way, so I mean, I guess I just have to relocate. He's an odd, picky person. I've also said, hey, can I just drill a few spots in the wall to hang a few things? He's like, oh, but like, then if we'll have to like fix over them later. It's like, yeah, that's how living in a house works. Eventually, you're gonna have to clean and remodel stuff.
I mean, especially if you want to sell the house back for any sort of profitable price.
Yeah, I don't know if he's ever gonna do that, because like he bought this plot of land and he kind of built this thing from the ground up, not with his own hands, but like he did the blueprints and shit, and then he hired all the contractors. So it's like the way he wanted it made, his house.
The interesting thing is that my parents did it the same way, but they are planning on selling it once they're both ready to retire.
Right, fair enough, I guess.
Want to move out into the farmlands type area.
Ooh.
Big open space that they can use like a drivable tractor and everything.
Damn.
Treasure case.
I don't understand. I'm more of a city dweller, but it's just me.
Yeah, I don't love that stuff. I can stomach it, but just because I can withstand something doesn't mean I enjoy it.
Bumper was not necessary. Zipper, not bumper. I'm playing bumper.
It's also the issue that my parents are goddamn hoarders. For example, in this room that we've like thrown a bunch of stuff, I want you to guess, how many keyboards are there?
Probably 3.
8.
Oh my god.
Yeah, there's this ergonomic one. There's 2 of the exact same like white ones from like probably the early 2000s. There's like 3 for an old Atari system, and then the last one is just another generic ergonomic one. Oh, train. He's just saying hi, Jeff. He's happy to see you. You didn't mute. I heard that.
I got the one for the video streams, that's fine. Oh, that's what it is, okay.
Do you have 2 different keybinds you have to hit?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's just so that in case I want to talk to just chat, I can be on Discord, and if I want to talk to just Discord, I can mute OBS. So.
Yeah, it's funny. I can press slash and it still plays the bleep sound effect, despite me turning off keybinds.
I think that's because that one doesn't count as the keybinds. That's for the actual soundboard itself.
Like, I turned off the soundboard keybinds because I didn't want to have to accidentally hit them when I was putting the pin in to get into my laptop.
So I think that the sensor beep works on its own system.
Oh, just entirely all of the soundboard and the noises is just by itself?
The soundboard there is by itself, but I'm pretty sure, like I said, the sensor beep is its own entity, its own keybind.
But you guys can't hear it because I'm not switched to voice mod, so I can just hold down the button and be serenaded by high-pitched beep.
And me questioning how you haven't gone insane yet.
I love that you're asking, not asking, but just saying, wondering how I haven't gone insane, and I'm just listening to ABBA. It's a vibe.
It's a jive, if you will.
Reverence. Holy shit.
I don't know why the little barrel roll trick works with the plane to make you go faster. It just does.
I want to watch Mamma Mia with you guys. That's what I want to do.
You're Mamma Mia, and like the first thing that comes to mind isn't Mario. It isn't some sort of Italian dish or anything. It's like it's just the clips from Moonbase Alpha of just Mamma Mia, Papa Pia. Maybe got that diarrhea. Hey.
What do you think of chick flicks? Did you ever grow up having to watch those with your sister?
I think I did like a few times, and there were some that I actually genuinely thought were pretty funny.
How about, have you ever watched 50 First Dates?
No.
Have you seen Alfred's video on 50 First Dates?
No.
Because it's like, it's supposed to be a comedy about like this girl that she loses her memories every day because she got in a bad accident that she got like a head trauma thing whole with, and it's this whole love story of this thing, and Alfred like presents in where it was like, hey, this is like a really fucking creepy movie. And then he edits the movie into being a horror trailer, and it's amazing. Just Adam Sandler being the fucking villain that's gonna murder this girl.
I do know watching Altrive and Alpha Red's different perspectives on their Among Us videos was definitely some sort of an experience. I just realized I didn't finish that split. Cool, well, I definitely took that long to get out of Sugar Island, don't worry.
Oh, forgive me for distracting you.
No, it's fine. It was me actually just forgetting that I had to press a button. But it's better to have someone to talk to actively here rather than me just running this game silently.
Sure. It keeps your mind active, I suppose.
It's the mind active, and it prevents any sort of stream from being boring. Boring speedrunner content. Not even good speedrunning.
Untrue.
It's moderate.
It's moderate speedrunning.
Moderate speedrunning.
It's
not high quality, but it's not the
am
worst.
I right, guys?
It's a slight jog.
Speed is slight jog. Yeah, that's the term.
Speed shuffling.
Is there a way to make it so only you can hear Monty and not stream, or is that you'd have to also make it so they couldn't hear me?
I'd have to make it so they also can't hear you.
Yeah, that's not the worst thing.
Yeah, but then I just sound like a schizophrenic person talking to myself on a stream.
But then you could also hear
the voices.
every Bug Fables track played at the same time. Actually, I wonder if that's a video.
I don't think it is. I should make it a thing.
Yeah, you should. How many tracks are there?
84.
Yeah.
I'll do it.
What would it sound like?
Horrible. Now I want to.
God. I'm gonna do that then for like Undertale that has like 115 tracks or whatever, you know?
Oh god.
That would be even worse.
Do it for Diddy Kong Racing. Half the tracks are just made to sound like outlandish and goofy.
Oh, that might actually sound like you could actually maybe hear things.
Be able to hear the more prominent ones, but other than that, it would just sound like an absolute mess of xylophones. Greenwood Village, not as a racetrack, but aesthetically.
I'd like to fuck this racetrack.
The hell?
So just the way that you said, I just love it aesthetically. It just made me think of like what a aromantic or an asexual person would say, and so I had to just be the opposite of that. Just I want to fuck this racetrack.
There's a little shortcut in the well there, but, or I guess a quote-unquote shortcut, but it doesn't actually help. Just a goofy little secret.
Hmm.
This racetrack was the bane of my existence as a child because it literally solidified one of the whole gameplay mechanics, which is drifting and then pressing the brakes at the same time. As doing that around a corner literally let you do a very sharp turn. And I didn't know that tech as a kid because I never beat the boss that, you know, you got the tip for it afterwards. So I just got stuck dealing with the fact that I couldn't ever win on that track. So I'd keep hitting every single corner.
Yeah.
This area is supposed to be like a knowledge check of like, hey, did you really pay attention to like half the tips we gave you? Let's find out. And then the last area is like, okay, so hey, we know that you were paying attention now, but can you do it professionally? Refuse to lose in Boulder Canyon. It is one of my favorite racetracks of the hovercraft. Which would say a lot if I didn't hate the hovercraft as much as I do. I think this is another song that gets used around a lot, though. I have 3 blue balloons, I may as well go for the key.
Balloons? Balloon?
Well, I goofed that. I might actually have to redo this race now just to get the key. Oh. This is also like one of the first racetracks in Diddy Kong Racing that actually changes the track depending on where you are in the race. I guess where you are on the track. That version, and then it gets like little loot as you get to the castle. Okay, nope, I am gonna have to redo it for that key. I doubt I can grab the key in the silver coin. Haunted Woods!
Haunted Woods.
I can do the old goof. Nope, just barely.
And then something inside me snapped.
What snapped?
Just referencing the whole big fucking copy pasta when people see something a little bit too gay and then they're like, wait a second. I think it's very funny.
Smoky. Hey.
You know, since you can't hear the bot, I'm just gonna use that to its fullest extent and play something for 10 hours.
Go for it.
Maybe that's overkill, but ultra kill, ultra.
Oh.
That's a little subtle reference. I don't know if you caught that there. You know.
I think I got it.
Does he know?
He's 100% gonna snipe you with one of these. Oh no, he didn't. Oh, that's news.
U.S. officials have announced plans to continue pretending brutal state-sponsored violence not supposed to happen. Okay, Onion.
Onion being a little too real, but a little less real than you'd expect.
I think it's really funny. And there's people in the comments being like, why do you have to get so woke? And it's like, they've been making the same goddamn jokes for the past 15 years. Have your political beliefs, but don't be fucking stupid. Don't let them blind you.
Half their articles literally aren't even true. It's just them goofing off.
It is just like satire, trying to poke fun at what is the American experiment.
The American experiment?
I mean, that's what it's referred to as. It's just people being like, can we make this whole thing work? And then answer, we don't know.
Never know.
And I would guess we never know. God, I've had this camera now for 2 days and I haven't opened it yet. I really need to open it tomorrow.
An unboxing. The homies.
Hashtag the unboxing video. Yeah. Remember when I did it with that fucking vacuum? And I just
thought they're building a vacuum on a Discord stream.
Yeah, I hated that because none of the instructions in the booklet were at all accurate with what I was looking at. It felt like they printed off the pamphlet 8 years ago, and the model stayed vaguely looking the same, so they just kept it with it. Because parts that they were saying I needed to affix stuff to did not exist.
Smokey 1. What's Smokey 2? Did I just back out of the level? Whoops.
Time loss. Mistake.
I mean, I already made a huge time loss and missed the key in Bold Canyon.
Jeff, you're never gonna get the world record at this pace.
Damn.
I'm sorry.
I'm pretty sure I already lost a world record by this point.
Is world record like crazy precise using a bunch of...
Yeah, I'd say it's around a minute 30, or an hour 30, not minute 30. And I'm already past an hour 30.
Holy shit.
No, there is a speedrun category that is that fast, though.
Oh.
Takes advantage of a wrong warp.
I'd imagine.
One where you can clip through the lava of one of the stages and just literally touch a warp that isn't supposed to be there. And in the 1.0 version of the game, just crashes it. It was 1.1. The 1.0 version, it takes you to the world map, but in a plane and in a glitchy state. It just lets you use a plane area you shouldn't be, and you can just fly over the barrier and get the final race like that. Thank God I actually don't remember where half the silver coins are for this racetrack. There, get them all, that's fine. It's right there. All that's left is to finish. Finish the race and then dive bombed to the floor.
Greenwood Village.
Oh, Diddy, you suck. I always want to shoot that coin there. That's actually hurtful. As in, that might actually hurt my chances of winning now. Left. Just need to pull this out. It's gonna be close.
Boulder Canyon.
Emulator really does not like Boulder Canyon. I goofed up on the last one. I'll have to go back to that one then. And I've already solidified that I can't get the coin or the key this race. Get to waste a minute, or just about 2 minutes doing this again just to get the key for Reinforced. No way I pull this off now. Annoying. goofed it. They goof on. Is this recoverable? Actually, I want to know. Tip Top's just stuck. Honestly, it's kind of funny. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to win it, but it's whatever.
Haunted Woods.
That actually targeted someone? No way. So much doing... I should still be able to place well, but I think he might kick my butt, so... that. As they don't choke again, bubble. The worst part is that when I did go record this for the race, driving skeleton won't be there, unfortunately. You can find a way to sneak him in. Maybe keep him out of frame so that when they put the overlay over it, little Mr. Skeleton there is jiving. Yeah, that's a yikes for me, Chief. Alright, this balloon's still here. Gimme. And gimme. Now, as long as I get the balloons, I should keep the lead. Oh, and I forgot the fire lingers. That's not good. As long as I don't make any major screw-ups, this, you know, solidified. I win. I think Jaren has left me. Dimension. Means I'm now solo commentating. The other person I could have for quote-unquote speedrunning commentating is Maya, but she's probably passed out. And usually doesn't wake up till like 4, so... Just on my own. Yeah, skeleton!
Excellent. You have earned a piece of the amulet. Now try the trophy challenge. Goodbye.
Alright. 4 pieces of the Wizpig amulet! Wizpig can wait. I got a trophy to do.
Trophy race. Oh, the canyon.
The key. I shouldn't choke nearly as hard as I did earlier because I'm not going for a key. For the dub. Because you play Boulder Canyon people, and it's literally designed to favor whoever's in first. Yes! Speed boost! Thank you, Log. I hate how this area just has frame drops, but that's emulating for you. Eastern tested out the rules command for it, so. Not rules, the run command. That's it. One that lets you see challenger rules. Got it. Yeah. Love the little boost I got there into the air at the end.